Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to explore what happens when a child's bright dad Alex becomes leverage in a world that records everything. Because sometimes the danger doesn't come with shouting, it comes with a quiet file saved at the wrong time. The school bell is still a rumor in the fog, and Alex's laptop glows like a second window. A partner's voice fills the speakers, calm and sharp. Production can't slow down, the voice says. We need confirmation on the increased volume. Alex keeps his tone clean. He talks bamboo supply and orchard schedules like a man who can make promises without blinking. Then the bell outside rings for real. Small footsteps slap the tiles, rubber sandals wet and fast. Henry's voice hits the doorway, bright and loud. Dad, Alex! Alex's hand snaps to the keyboard. The mute icon flashes, but the red recording dot stays on. He forces a smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Henry stands there holding a crumpled drawing. A house, a stick family, a sun that looks like it's shaking. Alex lifts a finger to his lips. Henry nods, serious for a second, then breaks into a grin like it's a secret. On the screen, the partner's face doesn't move much, but the voice softens, just a fraction. Is that your boy? Alex nods once, then lies with his posture. He turns the laptop slightly away, like angles can protect people. He bends down to Henry. The boy smells like milk and dust and outside air. Alex takes the drawing with both hands, the way you take something fragile. He looks back to the screen. I'll send the confirmation in 30 minutes, he says. Not asking, telling. The partner pauses. 30 minutes is nothing. 30 minutes is also a crack. Fine, the voice says, but Alex, don't make this a habit. Alex's jaw tightens. He closes the laptop halfway, like closing a lid over a fire. He lifts Henry into his arms. Henry wraps his arms around his neck. Soft weight. Safe weight. Alex walks toward the door anyway, the laptop still open behind him, and the red recording dot stays on. Tuna is at the sink, rinsing Henry's little cup. She doesn't look up at first. She listens. Alex sets Henry down. Go show Mom, he says. Henry runs to Tuna with the drawing like it's a medal. Tuna smiles, then looks past it, straight to Alex. A question without sound. Alex's phone lights up on the table. He flips it face down. Meeting? Tuna asks. Work, Alex says. He tries to make it small. Henry chatters about blocks and songs and a teacher who claps when he lines up right. Alex nods at the right moments, but his attention keeps sliding back to the other room. The laptop is still open. A thin strip of screen, that small red dot. His phone vibrates again. Tuna lowers her voice. Alex, she says calm, did something happen? It's just a bigger shipment, he says. He keeps his eyes on Henry like the child can keep the words safe. Tuna doesn't press. That's her boundary. Silence does the work. The phone vibrates again. Alex picks it up. Lan, partner wants written confirmation in 30 minutes. If you delay, they'll move the volume to another supplier. Night shifts get cut. The men you promised stability to start counting their losses. Alex's thumb freezes. Henry tugs his sleeve. You promised breakfast, he says. Alex looks at the boy. Then the clock. Then Tuna. I'll be back in 5, he says, already moving. Tuna's voice follows him, even and steady. Don't go quiet on me. Alex returns to the laptop. The partner's face sits there, polite and still. A notification pops up. Recording saved. His stomach drops. He didn't stop it. Another message follows, colder. As discussed with your assistant, we understand there may be family interruptions. We require assurance your home situation will not affect delivery. Alex reads it twice. Your assistant. He calls Lan. She answers on the second ring. Did you talk to them? Alex asks. I told them you needed 30 minutes, Lan says, too fast. That's all. They said you told them about my family, Alex says. A beat, one beat too long, Lan exhales. They asked why you went quiet, she admits. I said you were with Henry. It sounded human. It bought time. Alex closes his eyes. Human. Time. Behind him, Tuna stands in the doorway, holding Henry's cup. She heard the part that matters. Alex's voice turns flat. You used my son to manage a contract. Lan's answer comes out small. You trained me to protect the deal, she says, and now you're angry that I did. The call ends. The kitchen feels colder. And Henry is still waiting for breakfast, not knowing his name just became leverage. Tuna doesn't move. She only asks, what did you just promise them? Alex opens his mouth, closes it, then says the safest lie he can find. Nothing, he says. Tuna nods once, like she's filing it away. Henry climbs onto a chair, swinging his feet. The clock keeps walking forward. Alex makes eggs. He burns the edges because he's not watching the pan. Henry eats anyway, happy, forgiving. Tuna doesn't eat much. She watches Alex's hands. She watches what he won't say. At the table, Alex types, not a confirmation, a delay. 30 minutes becomes 40, then 50. His phone lights up with a new email from the partner. Subject line, family interruption, internal note. Alex's throat tightens. There's an open attachment, a short video file, a transcript beneath it. Siwajado 12. Dad Alex. The words look harmless. They aren't. A second line appears in the transcript, a soft adult voice off screen. Is that your boy? Alex's skin goes cold. That line wasn't for Henry. That line was for pressure. Tuna leans in, reading without touching the phone. Her face doesn't change, but her hand closes around the edge of the table, knuckles pale. They recorded us, she says, not asking, naming. Alex scrolls, another sentence from the partner. We admire family values. We also require commitment. Sign today, or we will document this instability in our compliance report. No middle, no kindness, just a clean threat wearing polite words. Alex calls Lan again. She answers, voice already defensive. Did you send them the recording? Alex asks. I don't have it, Lan says. I only saw recording saved. I didn't download anything. Alex opens his laptop. The meeting platform is still logged in. A list of participants loads slowly. Partner rep Alex, Lan, and a fourth name he doesn't recognize. Observer Zo2. Alex stares at it. Tuna reads the screen over his shoulder. So someone was inside, she says, quiet. Inside our house. Alex's phone buzzes. Another message from the partner. Decision by noon. Signature, or the clip becomes part of your file. Alex looks at Henry. The boy is humming, coloring the sun on his drawing. No idea his voice is being packaged. Alex looks at Tuna. Her eyes are steady now. Steady like a door that will not open twice. And in the attachment title, Henry's shout is labeled like inventory. By late morning, the fog burns off. The pressure doesn't. Alex drops Henry at school anyway. He smiles like he isn't carrying a countdown in his pocket. Henry waves hard, then runs inside. On the walk home, Tuna says nothing. Quiet isn't peace. Quiet is a line being drawn. Alex's mother is waiting at the wooden house. She takes one look at Tuna and stops pretending this is a casual visit. They sit at the table. Henry's drawing is still there, folded and unfolded until the paper goes soft. Alex keeps staring at it like it can tell him what to do. Tuna speaks first. No more meetings in this house, she says. No more using Henry to prove you're stable. Alex nods too fast. I didn't mean... His mother cuts in, calm and sharp. Let her finish, she says. You listen all the way through. Tuna's voice stays controlled. Someone watched us, she says. Someone recorded Henry. She looks straight at Alex. I want a name. Alex calls Lan on speaker. Lan answers immediately, breath tight. Lan, Alex says, who was observer, Zo 2. Silence, a short silence that still feels like betrayal. I don't know, Lan says. Alex's mother leans forward. Or you won't say, she asks. Lan swallows. I can't accuse anyone, she whispers. If I say it, I lose my work. Tuna's eyes narrow. So you can tell strangers about my son, but you can't tell me who opened the door. Lan's voice cracks. I was trying to protect the contract, she says. That's my job. Alex hears himself in it, his own old training, his own old panic. Lan, he says, tell me the truth. Lan goes quiet. Then, barely, it wasn't the partner who started the recording. And that's all she gives, a refusal dressed as a warning. Tuna reaches under the table and pulls out Alex's tablet. She taps once. An old message thread opens. From Alex months ago. If they get nervous, keep the tone warm. Let them hear Henry for a second. They trust family men. Alex stops breathing for a moment. Tuna holds the screen between them like evidence. So don't stand there like a victim, she says. You taught them where to press. His mother doesn't comfort him. She only says low, you built this. Alex's phone rings, the partner's number. He answers. The voice is smooth. We're ready for your signature, it says. We also appreciate your family values. Tuna flinches. Alex grips the edge of the table. I need time, Alex says. You have until noon, the voice replies. If you refuse, we document why you're a risk. Alex looks at Tuna, then at his mother. Tuna speaks to him, not the phone. If you sign, she says, you sign with your eyes open. And if you don't, she adds, you don't blame me for what you lose. His mother nods once. Choose, she says, and choose like a man who lives here. The call ends. The house is still. Alex's phone buzzes twice. He ignores it. On the table, Henry's drawing sits open, its crooked sun staring up at him. Bright, childish, and dangerously hopeful. And Alex realizes the meeting wasn't interrupted by a child. It was interrupted by the life he kept treating like background noise. Noon comes, and Alex doesn't sign. He drives to the factory because staying home feels like choosing a side. The air inside is thick with wood dust, sweet and choking at the same time. Machines chew through boards with the same hunger they always have. Lan avoids his eyes. Workers pretend they're not listening. Everyone can feel a decision hanging over their heads. Mai meets him near the office door. Her smile is clean. Her tone isn't. The partner's asking if you're still committed, she says. They want something in writing, something reassuring. Alex looks past her at the line, men lifting, stacking, trusting the next payday like it's guaranteed. Mai, he says, who had access to that meeting? Mai blinks once, too calm. Why are you asking that? She says. Because someone watched my son, Alex replies, and I want to know who opened the door. Mai's smile thins. You're spiraling, she says quietly. Don't turn this into a witch hunt. We have deliveries. Alex's phone buzzes, an email from the partner. If you cannot sign today, send proof of stability. A statement, a video. Something we can show the board. Proof, stability. Alex's stomach turns. He walks into his office and closes the door. He opens his gallery. Henry's drawing is there, photographed in his hand this morning. He hesitates. Then he sends it. No voice, no face, just the paper, the stick family, the sun shaking above them. A minute later, the partner replies, perfect. When Alex gets home, Tuna is folding Henry's shirts. She doesn't look up when he walks in. You sent it, she says, not accusing, knowing. Alex swallows. It was just a drawing, he says. Tuna folds one small sleeve, slow and exact. "And now it's not ours anymore," she answers. Outside, a motorbike passes the bamboo fence. Inside, the house holds its breath, and the wood dust on Alex's jacket smells like he brought the factory back with him. That night, Henry falls asleep early. His breathing is steady. Alex sits at the table with his laptop closed. Tuna sits across from him, waiting. The bamboo gate latch clicks outside, a sound that doesn't belong to the wind. Alex steps onto the porch. A car is parked just beyond the fence, engine still running. The latch clicks again. A hand slides a thin envelope through the slats. Then the car rolls away. Alex opens it under the porch light. Inside is a printed screenshot of his meeting. His face in the corner, the participant list, Observer Joe 2, and beneath it, one line from the transcript. E0, Jumot 12. Dad Alex. There's another page, a signature line already filled with his name, a deadline circled in red. Tomorrow morning. Alex walks back inside without a word. Tuna reads the papers, her expression going still. "So they're not done," she says. Alex opens his laptop. A new meeting invite appears. Mandatory, board review, recording attached. He stares at the file that contains his child's voice. Tuna's voice is quiet. "If you sign," she says, "they own the door to this house. And if you don't," she adds, "who pays the price?" Alex reaches for a pen. He doesn't write, he just holds it. And somewhere in the dark, someone is waiting to see which name he sacrifices first.